Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and it's been a while, right? I think you last saw me live during Game of Palooza, and then I kind of took a little bit of a break, but we're back, and we're going to be playing games. Yes, I do have the day off today, and so with that, I wanted to play some games with you, and we're going to play 7th Citadel. I usually like playing this when I have a day off, because it takes a little bit of time to play, so playing it at night, it'll run, you know, we'll see how it goes. I do want to continue to play the series. I really do like this game. I've gotten some really great feedback on my first and second video. Some not so greats, but that's okay. Not everybody's gonna like me. But I do, the feedback that I got was just kind of if there were any errors that happened, a lot of questions that were going on around the game, a lot of people saying, hey, you know, this was helpful, so I really appreciate that. That's, you know, I want to do this because we're playing this game together and I want us to enjoy it together, right? So we're just going to dive in and continue our playthrough. We're going to go into the next story of the Drums of Desolation that we're going to play. But before I begin, just want to say thanks to my patrons, my YouTube subscribers. And if you're neither just coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. You're always welcome at the table. I want to, oh, hey, Yogi, thank you so much for the super chat. The ghosts are here. Thank you so much for the super chat. That was that. I need to turn that down because that scared the life out of me. Okay. Thank you so much. Hey, Matt, what's going on? Steve, hello. Don't get lost. Yeah, I won't get lost. Yogi, it says, is Derek the blind leading the blind, or are we the blind being led? What? Hey, my egg hatched. Yes, it did. You got a hatched egg. So, but fun stuff. Yeah, Dirty Danches was the one that created these for me. So, as it continues to evolve, Digivolution, you will get to see what comes of it. But yeah, so thank you so much for joining. Let's see. I have, for people who are wondering, I've never played 7th Citadel, so this is my first foray into the genre. So we'll just get it going, play some games, and see how it goes. Okay, let's dive in. I don't want to get into too much of rambling. It is what it is, so let's do this thing. Let's get down to the table and continue our story. Janet, Mine hashed as well. Got my 7th Citadel organized, but haven't started yet. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, so you received. Woohoo! All right, let's get that to the table. I'm super pumped that you got it. I'm anxiously awaiting what you think of it, Janet. Like if you really liked it, if you loved, what you thought of it and everything. All right, so we've got a lot of stuff set up where we were before. I just pulled the save game out and set stuff up how it was before with my lovely 5 health and just the health die. I don't know why I keep pulling this one with like the bad thing on it, but I do. I don't know. I remember when last time we upgraded, I did do one of these stories, but I just didn't pull that at the end because we had run long and I was tired. So we're gonna see that during the preparation phase. Gotta get those tiny minis, but you're gonna paint the tiny minis? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a hard sell for me, a hard sell. Shouldn't take long. Ooh, I'm redlining a little. Let me put this filter on and see if this will help me not redline so much. Let's see if that's better. Yeah, that should be better. How do I sound? I shouldn't be as loud anymore. I saw myself redlining a lot. I know my voice carries, so. All right, so we're continuing our drums desolation. We had 2 Hope Reborns. We got back to the Citadel and we were like, yeah, we're done. So when we get back, I believe in our story, we got a good conclusion. We found Embrasus. We dealt with community morale, ready to set off again. Okay, so this is where we are. This is where we left off. Okay, so we did that. We didn't do this. If you have an A task to be done, return it. Did we do this? Return all cards in the past that introduction to component for Embrasus on page 8. If you want to begin if you prefer to continue the adventure later. Okay, so there wasn't an upgrade section. All right, so we did proceed on. So take 07, a component for Embrasus on page 8, which is here. That's where we are. All right, cool. And we put our bookmark because I'm smart sometimes, because I did do that and it was fine. All right, let's zoom down and let's talk about our component for Embrasus. So that's where this is. All right, introduction. Each player returns all of their cards with the keyword temporary. I don't have any temporary cards. Nope. I don't have any temporary cards. Unblock all of their hand cards. So any hand cards that were under, which was just 1 card, this self-sacrifice that got unblocked. Then shuffle all their cards in their discard pile back into their action deck. All right, so that's going to be this. And these sleeves, I think I had linked them. I think someone asked me what sleeves that I use in the first video, so I put a link to what I bought for these. Yes, these are Game-genic sleeves. So these were not ones that came with the Kickstarter. I didn't get sleeves with the Kickstarter. I just ordered sleeves, and truly I only sleeve my action deck cards. I don't sleeve anything else. Okay. All right, so that is shuffled. What else we got to do? Block all the cards with the keyword. Wait, shuffle all the cards in the discard pile back in the action deck. Block all of their cards with the keyword companion. That is this gentleman, Bald, that I found. His name's Bald. He's not bald, but he gets blocked, so he'll get put underneath. There. Cool. All right, here we go. So, despite the ground shivers you have given him for his device, Embrasus does not seem satisfied. Yes, of course. I'm making progress with my tremor triangulator. What a question. I'm still trying to find out for sure if another tremor is coming and how strong it will be. But it would be much more accurate if I could replace the water in which the ground shiver is immersed with hellbow grease. There is someone who could get me some. His name is Ruiz. I used to work with him and he owes me a favor. We both held the rank of Keeper of the Locks, or Grand Master if you prefer. Not a good title. Of the Planes and Mechanisms Guild in Stoneheap, a first-rate theorist esteemed by many subordinates. I never shied away from a compliment or praise. However, I always refuse the little gifts my apprentices offered. I keep losing myself. You know what I need to do? I need to do this. Offered me to turn a blind eye to their bad results. This was the only thing Ruiz and I had in common. Apart from that, he couldn't stand flattery and preferred to work alone to put his ideas into practice as he saw fit. He ended up creating more inventions than the guild allowed. He didn't do it for profit, but to make his work meaningful in improving people's lives. Anyway, word got out and the court gave him the minimum sentence. That's the minimum sentence? Death by asphyxiation. That's the minimum sentence. Awesome. According to the guild's rules, I was able to change the charge by intervening on his behalf and has his sentence commuted. To prevent him from crafting anything else, they amputated both of his hands and exiled him. I never saw him again. Yeah, I know. He had a standing ovation. Where can I find him? From what I've heard, he works for the chain, repairing the singing lane. That way lies the greatest chance of finding him. Be careful not to offend him. He's rather sensitive. What the hell? Jeez. What? All right. So primary goal, obtain Hellbow grease. You need to obtain Hellbow grease, a component Ambrasus needs to make his tremor triangulator. To do this, find Ruiz, who maintains the singing lane on behalf of the chain. Secondary community morale. The tremors that shook the Citadel have destabilized the precarious balance that was established since the reversal. When you read the epilogue, if you have fewer than 4 built buildings, community morale will likely deteriorate. 4 built buildings. Okay, so we have, let me zoom up. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're fine. 5. We're good. We're good. We're good. We don't have to worry about it. So we'll be good with the secondary one. Okay. Take card. So we're at the preparation phase. You are at the Citadel. We've got a lot of stuff to do in the preparation phase at the Citadel. So let's see. What do we got? What do we got? I saw a few people come in. Go to paint. Sounds good. Hey Paul, what's going on? I'm half a chapter ahead of you. Always good to come here and see how you approach versus how I messed it up. No, I'm gonna mess this up completely. You're probably doing way better than I did. Dirty did a great job. Such a cool concept for your channel. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve. Can we pick if it's to or CO? You need to give Ruiz. Matt, you get my sense of humor. You get my gallows humor. Oh boy, that's awful of me. Okay, so we are at the Citadel. We're in the preparation phase. During the preparation phase, we have a lot to do before we head out. So we have a lot to do. So let's do this first. Take a 272 card and a 045 card. Okay, so 272. 272 card and a 45. Hope 45. Okay, all right. Let's take a look at our 272 card. So it says Ruiz, who maintains the singing lanes for the chain, probably has some Hellbow grease, a component that Ambrasus is missing for the production of his tremor triangulator. So the guy with no hands has Hellbow grease. There we go. All right, so this is a weather card. Ruiz of the Singing Lane, section of the Singing Lane. Immediately after putting into play a terrain card where a section of the Singing Lane can be seen. If a section of the Singing Lane can be seen on 4 or more terrain cards, you may take the following action. All right, let me find out what those are again. That's a spot observe or a find my bearings action. We need 3 successes to pass it, and then we get to do stuff should we pass it. So, and that's a weather card. So we're gonna have to look up the rules on what weather is. I can't remember. It's been a minute. The next one that we're pulling is 45, which says return to the Citadel. When the okay, new icon for me to look at. Maybe it's on the rule book. Yeah, I'm not seeing that symbol. So if anybody knows what that symbol is, that weird castle-looking symbol is, let me know. I don't know what it is. Sorry. So when that icon cannot be seen. When that icon cannot be seen on your terrain card, characters may choose to lose a total of 10 life points to take the following action. It is the steps is mandatory, right? This is what happens when you play like 9 games in a weekend. An action. So the stairs is an action all conscious characters must be involved in. So we all have to do a move backtrack action. We don't have to pull any cards. Let me do this. You return to the Citadel by the same road you took. Every conscious character gains 1 life point and regains consciousness. Discard all cards on the board, including your terrain card. Open the threat book where the bookmark is and read the epilogue. Okay, so weird. It's just always in effect. Okay. Oh, the weather card, gotcha. It's fast. It's a fast move home, right? I think so. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Basically, ET phone home action. Gotcha. Okay, so that's those 2. The next thing says for this scenario, your ground shiver is level 3. So it never changed, so it's still 3. Set all life point counters back to 0. Then each character receives the following amount of life points depending on player count. Ooh, we get 50 life this time because before it was 45. We're at 50 now. Now we're cooking with fuel. So we're going to be at 50 life. Okay, for solo. Each player draws 2 cards from their action deck to form their starting hand. So let's shuffle this up. And we're going to draw 2 cards. So 1, 2. Please be half stars. Anticipation and intuition are the ones that we have in our hand. So I'll put this over here for right now. Each player may unblock some or all of their cards with the keyword companion. For each card unblocked this way, they lose 2 life points. Oh, man. Sure. Bald's coming out. I'll use 2 life points. So I'm going to 48. Okay. Return all the Hope Reborn cards that are blocked. All right. Boom, boom, boom. We got a whole bunch of 99s. Okay. Remember to look up your side quests, the cards in the world map, and the effects of your built buildings. All right, so let's do that first. So we've got this. This dude. 55. You have sent a small group of volunteers to scout the territory east of the Citadel. When you return to the camp, you can learn about what they discovered there. During the preparation phase, if you are at the Citadel, flip this and then read the dialogue whose number can be seen in the top left-hand corner of the card. 55. All right. So let's read 55. We traveled east along the Singing Lane, and stopped at an old abandoned inn before reaching a great column reminiscent of Kel's coat of arms. We were slowed by scree in the Rookery Gorge. We then headed north and crossed a wide crevasse by the Pit Deep Bridge, which seemed to be the only way to pass. After the bridge, there's a small hamlet with a few shacks and vegetable gardens. The atmosphere there was rather gloomy, and we decided to head back to the Citadel. If this is your first time reading this dialogue, gain +1 knowledge and return the dialogue book. Alright, so we'll gain +1 knowledge and return to dialogue book. And the singing lane, we passed it. So it said we passed an abandoned inn, right? So the singing lane is, I think it's here. Ooh, that looks like the image we're looking for. Yeah, that's where we're trying to go, right there. So we're trying to follow this pathing. Okay. Cool, cool. The game reveals itself to us. So we'll slot this in here now. All right. We also had some other stuff that occurred. We also had some other stuff that occurs because they says during preparation phase gain +1. So we will gain +1 defense. Ooh, wrong one. That's my pointer. This is my writer. Grain silo during preparation phase gain 1 production. This just keeps going. I love this. Forum during preparation phase gain +1 knowledge. We're getting smarter. What else do we got? So those were the grain silo, the forum. All right, market. During the preparation phase, if you're at the Citadel, one player takes a 149 card. So this is a 149 card. Jack Fig Sap Jam. Jeffrey, say that. I want somebody to try to say that 3 times quickly. So we will take a, let's look this up, see what the keyword is here. That is a eat drink action. Look at the top 5 cards of your action deck, then put each of them back either on top of it or at the bottom of it in any order. Take a 150 card, discard this card. If you want to take the following action, you must return 2 cards with the following keyword jam included in this. And we will take a, and we can make a, looking for the cooking pot. Looking for the cooking pot. I'm unable to find it, so I'll just say it's a cook action, right? Take a card whose number is equal to 203 plus the value of the other jar and see what's going on. Okay, so it says during the preparation phase, if you're at the Citadel, one player takes a 159 card. Oh, sorry, a 149 card. To barter, and this doesn't say barter on it. It just says provision. Did I mess up something? Oh, it has to be a barter card. Fragile. Okay, so I'm looking for ones that say barter on it. There's a lot of 149 cards. So, all right. So the ones that say barter on them are these. Okay, so we'll just shuffle these up because it says it says barter on it, and each player may return 2 cards with the keyword barter to take a 199 card. Okay, so we're not going to get that. We're just going to grab one of these barter cards. Boom, and then we'll put this in the back and grab one of those. Okay. Let me know if I'm doing that wrong, but it has to say, it says barter on the keyword for this. So we got barter. So we got a sack of grain that weighs 1. All right, so we got that. What else do we got going on in our town? And each player may return 2 cards with the keyword barter to take a 199 item card. Okay. What else do we got? We've got the smithy. During preparation phase, if you're at the Citadel, one player takes a 190 gladius. I already have the gladius. Or players collectively unblock up to 2 cards with the keyword weapon and or armor and or shield. I already have the gladius. It's not blocked, so there's nothing to unblock. Then we go down to Plans and Mechanisms Guild. That is this bad boy. Hey, Dr. Han, what's going on? Hey, I wish I could stay and watch. Hope you're enjoying. Yep, I am. Thank you. So we got the Plans and Mechanisms Guild. So it says, during the preparation phase, if you're at the Citadel, one player may take a 266 card or unblock an Apprentice Engineer card without losing any life points. You may choose to return an Apprentice Engineer card so that they stay at the Citadel to help build a building. If you do, check one box on the build. Ooh. All right, so let's see the 266 card. Ooh. Let's see. 266. So this is 266. While they do not excel in any one area, these recruits, those who have shown the most aptitude, are nonetheless capable of finding solitude to many solutions, not solitude, solutions to many problems. So we got an Apprentice Engineer. So that's a Companion Artisan. So it says, during the preparation phase, if you're at the Citadel, one player may take a 266 or unblock an Engineer without losing any life points. You may choose to return an Apprentice card so that they stay at the Citadel to help build a building. Ooh. I'm okay. I'm going to take them with me today because I might be able to use them for something. So, cool. So when this building gets destroyed, banish this. So this is our card that is always in effect for us. Cool. All right, so we've got Apprentices and Bald. That comes down. Anything else? I think that's it for the Citadel preparation sturf. Okay. Apply the following effect. Apply the following effect any number of times. If your production score is 2 or higher, -2 production and fortify one building by circling their names in the buildings page of the Citadel leaflet. So our production is 4. So we'll do, so it says -2. And fortify one building by circling their names on the buildings page. Okay. We're gonna let's solidify the watchtower. That's a 1 build coster. That's not too bad. We want something that's hard to remake, right? Is it a built building? Sorry, I need to reread this again. Apply the following effects. If your score production is 2 or higher, -2 and fortify one building by circling their names on the buildings page of the Citadel leaflet book. So I'm assuming that has to be a building that we built. I assume so. So we're gonna solidify or fortify the smithy. And we'll circle the smithy name. I'm going to assume that's the case. Let me know if I'm wrong. All right. Put a 75 card into play. Each player places their figure on it. Stop reading now. Put the bookmark here and shut it down. All right. Pay 75. Like a true witch. 75. Okay, so let's get our 75 card. And let's take a look. The Citadel stands majestically before you across the distance that still separates you from the camp. Noises and the clamor of voices reach your ears. Clearly, there is some great activity over there. All right, so we start back at the Citadel. And I think we could zoom in for right now until it builds itself out. So we'll just zoom in. That's where we're going to start. We know that this means we can leave, I think, if we want to. And we've got 2 level 1 cards here. So we're going to grab these, give them yon good shuffle. Okay. right. Boom. Boom. There we go. Okay. All right. So we've got our 2 starting cards if we need them here, right? We got our 2 cards, so y'all can see those as we move through, and I'll zoom out if we need to as we build these out, which I probably will have to by the time we're done. All right, so this is always in effect. So I'll put this weather card, let me just put it here for right now. And then we've also got a return to the Citadel that will be in effect that I'll put over here. Okay. All right. So this one says, if your ground shiver is level 3 or higher, we can flip this card. Our ground shiver is level 3, so we can flip this card and see what it is. So we're going to begin with, I mean, we're just free flowing, right? Until we find something that we need to deal with. So let's take a look over here, because I know according to our image, we need to go along the singing road. That's where we will find our quarry. All right, so it's 3. It is level 3, so we don't have to spend anything. We just get to flip this. Okay, so a crackling sound resonates as the ground fractures beneath your feet. As the rift spreads before you, you try to stay calm. During the following action, the active player is whoever revealed this has to do a earmuffs test. What is that? I'm unaware of that symbol too, so let me look and see if I could find. There it is. A think or compose yourself test. Where we need 3 successes. Okay. Ooh. Sorry, I'm hiding that one. There we go. We've got this one here that does a test of 0. Look at the top 3 cards of your action deck, then put each of them back either on top or at the bottom in any order, but it would block that card from us. Ugh. That doesn't fill me with any good stuff. But we need to pass, so we need to pass a think compose ourselves test. And I'll move this out of the way because we're in, so a think compose ourselves test. And we need 3 successes. 5 cards it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards. Let's find out what we got. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're good. We passed it. You hold your nerve and walk away at once. Sweet. So we will discard these. This gets removed and replaced with 94. 94. Okay. A plank track winds through the desolate territory. Further north, a strange stone slab looms above the dusty ground. That's the singing road. That's where we need to go. All right, so that's our build out. That's an interesting thing. Oh, I remember that. I remember that from last time. We're going that way. So we'll put this back here. So that's that. We need to do a travel or a move action. So we are going to move over here. We have to spend the card to do it because that's the rules, but we don't need any successes. So it's fortitude. Do we want to put this in our hand? One involved character may apply a question mark or ignore card discard. Yes. We will add this to our hand, the fortitude to our hand. And then we've got a level 1, level 1, level 1. All right. So we got a level 1. Now it's time to zoom out. So we've got a level 1, and a level 1. Well, we're following this road. I think that's our goal. So, this is free to take a look at this. These are called exploration cards. So we will perform a pathfind action where if it's level 3, we don't have to deal with it. So we could just flip it and see what it is. So let's see what it is. The ground is pitted with rocks and holes that make your progress both painful and dangerous. Cool. This is just an ongoing. So if we want to pass it, we got to do this, right? Ooh, this is a lot on this card. Let me go. So there is a test of find my bearings. We have to spend at least 2 cards. We don't need any successes to take a 13 card to try your luck. If Lady Luck is on your side, discard this. If you are jinxed, you stumble and painfully fall. Discard a card with the keyword fragile. Oh no. What do I have with fragile? Fragile. I have a barter thing that's fragile. I don't want. So that's not fun. Any other fragiles? Nope. So I've got just 1 fragile item if I fail that. We can also perform a spot observe test that we can only commit 2 cards. 3 successes. You take great care in where you place your feet. Take a 150 card, discard this. If your foot gets stuck between 2 stones, you feel a sharp pain in your... Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have to do the top one to move on. What's weird is that this card doesn't get replaced with a green card, does it? Like, they don't have the temporary have to do. I'm kind of confused to this card. Because usually what you'd find, and we can look at the old card, you see that hourglass in the top, that means that you perform this action, discard it, and replace it with the other card that's there. This one doesn't have one of those. This one is just kind of... It's like it stays there, but how do you get... The top says that we would replace it, the exploration card with it, but how do you get that? How do you do that? Oh, you have to do the observe test to do it. You take great care in where you place your feet. Take a 150 card and discard this card. Pick one of the options. Okay. Well, I need to be able to discard this card, right? I need to be able to see when the icon cannot be seen on your terrain card. This one also throws me. So this says when this icon cannot be seen on your terrain card, characters may choose to lose a total of 10 to take the following action. What does that mean when it can't be seen on my terrain card? It's not on my terrain card, so I don't know. I think I got myself a little confused by this. So this isn't... Let me go to the rule book. When all else fails, the rule book tells us. It says... It seems like, Yogi, you it seems right that you would pick one, but that's so weird that you would... Do I have to do the first test and then I can do the second test to discard this card, or do I get to pick? That's my confusion. You will know when you have the castle icon. Okay, Paul. So yeah, my question on this one is: do I have two? I see 2 possibilities for this. One, I have to do the first, then I can do the second optionally, or 2, I get to pick which one I want to do. All right, so permanent event cards. One involved character must put this card into play by placing it on the board with its placement arrow pointing towards the terrain card their figure is standing on, and with the card oriented the same way as the other cards on the board. This permanent event card is now attached to the terrain card towards which its placement arrow points, meaning that any actions and effects shown on the card are now available to any player whose figure is attached to it. You can do either action as many times as you want. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. This is the interesting piece. So cool. We are going to, because this is the only way to discard this card, and I need to find the road, right? So this goes here, and it's something that we can do. I need 3 successes. And I can only commit 2 cards. Okay. I gotta go 5 on this one as well, to see if we could discard this card. So we're gonna go 5 on this one as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we need 3 successes. Okay, so there's steps to this, right? I could commit this after I reveal these cards, but we're at the gear up step, which means if I want to play anything, I need to do it now. Okay. All right. So let's... I don't have any gear that I want to add to this test. The Gladius is for fighting. Yeah, I don't have any gear I want to add to this test, so the gear up step is passed. So let's see what we got. We got that. We got that. We got that. We got that. And we got that. So we need 3, but we can only commit 2 cards. I don't see a way for us to pass this. This would have been great to have in our hand, because then we could pass this. So, because that's all that we could commit. No matter what I do, that's what it's going to be. During the consequence stuff, shuffle up to 2 cards you have revealed back into your action deck instead of discarding them, and discard this. And get rid of the discard effect. And I think that's what I'm going with for those 2. So this is going to be a fail. Your foot gets stuck between 2 stones. You feel a sharp pain in your ankle. We get to keep 1 card, but we discard 2. This will stop the discard effect. And we get to shuffle 2 cards at the consequence revealed back into our action deck. So we're going to shuffle you back into our action deck. We're going to keep... We get to keep a card. We're going to keep... Where are you? You into... in there. You 2 get discarded. And another card gets shuffled back. It's inconsequential, actually. So we'll do drop your guard. And then these get discarded. And we'll shuffle this up. Can you make any of the black icons a pass? No. I thought I could, but no. I don't. I need something that would help with that, and no. No, I cannot. So I don't discard any 2 cards, but I do get to keep that card in my hand to try it again. Okay. My deck is already running low. Okay, so we got to try it again. because I'm looking through everything I got. Oh, biscuits, you were right. You're right. I could have had the apprentice engineers help me. Did I have 2 flags? Nope, Fortitude was in my hand. No, I didn't have 2 flags. It wouldn't have helped. I didn't have 2 flags. But, gear up step, you are going to help me this turn. The fail leads to a discard. Yes, you're right. You're right. The fail does lead to a discard. Yep. So I don't have to attempt it again. Thank you. And discard this. And we're going to reveal 90. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so it's this 90 card. The ravages of the burrows have devastated the landscape. The once green and hilly region is now a wasteland, traversed by a path of broken planks. The Great Sea has taken the opportunity to spread out on all sides, pushing its northwestern shoreline all the way here. There's more of the Singing Road. So, cool. Level 3 goes up here, and the level 1 goes over there. So we'll do the level 1 over here. Shuffle up the level 3s. Okay. Put level 3 here. Then we will do a movement. Protective sphere. Yeah, I'll put that in my hand. During the results step of the following. Yeah, I'll put that in my hand. And we'll move over. Alright, for free, we can pull 120. And we don't have to re-pull if we don't need to, so we'll do that one first. And that is taking a... Map. I'm the map. Go see visit. Action for 120. Couple 120 cards. 2 120 cards. So do. Remaining alert. You inspect the area. It seems safe enough to take a short rest. Alright, so you can use this time to rest or to prepare yourself mentally for the upcoming trials. Discard all 120 cards from the adventure deck without revealing them. If a permanent event card attached to your terrain card shows a fight action, discard this immediately. Otherwise, you may take one of the following. Ooh. I can unblock 1 card or gain 3 cards back. I think I'm going to do the gain 3 cards back. I don't need those in my hand, so I'm going to do the rest one to gain 3 cards back. So how we do that is we take this, we shuffle this up, and we grab 3 cards at random out of here. So 1, 2, 3. This stays discard, and we shuffle them into our deck. A little bit of hand management back, but discard all 120s from the adventure deck without revealing them. Okay. So 120s are gone. Yep. Alright, so these go to the past. To the past with you. Get some cards back. That's pretty decent. Let's continue on with this lovely one. If your ground shovel's level 3, we get to do this for free. Oh, God. I hate these things so much. Alright, so, cool. Cool. They're in my way. When taking the following action, take a 13 card to try your luck. If Lady Luck is on your side, there are fewer mosh rats than you feared. Place the die on the second row. Okay, well, let's see what we got to do with this. All right, so that is our way forward. This will need 7 cards drawn to see what's there. That's just nuts. I think we're just going to do some combat because I'm just following the Singing Road to that location according to our map, and once we get there, actually that location might be right here because it looks like the road winding, but it looks like it winds. It might be here, it might be here. It's one of these two. All right, well, let's see if Lady Luck is on our side. We're gonna fight, so we're gonna whip out the Gladius. So when we use the Gladius, for people who are wondering what's on here, we can either increase the chain or make a fist a success. Selected. If the action fails, roll a die. If you roll a 1, the blade breaks. When you discard or block this, return this. Oh boy. Alright, so we are going to use that +1 because being able to just commit 1 sucks. But we need to see if Lady Luck's on our side. So that's the gear up. We can do that. Let's pull a 13 card and see if Lady Luck's on our side. Now, how many 13s are there? Okay. I'm gonna shuffle the 13s. Oh, and I think someone told me that we're using the weapon, but we could determine which one we're going to do after we do the pull. I believe somebody told me that as a potential thingamadoohickey. All right, so Lady Luck, are you on my side? Let's find out. Hoo-ah! Lady Luck is on your side. Old Cider always said, if you escape an encounter with a burr, go to the tavern and play dice for cards while fortune is still smiling. Return. Return. All right. So we are starting off. It's just a 2, right? Yep, it's just 2. But we have to pull 5 cards, and we just need 2 successes to bump that down, but it's 5 cards. So we need 2 successes with 5 cards. I'm probably going to end up using that one, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to use 5. So let's see what we're dealing with. 1, 2. That's what we needed, right? And then tons and tons and tons more. So we get to keep 1 card, and we get to move this down to 1. But we get to keep 1 card of this. I know I'm not keeping these 2. So those are successes. Ooh, during the consequence step, you may apply a shield effect and discard this. Drop your guard. I probably will take drop your guard. Yep, I'll take drop your guard. All right, so that worked. And now we are here. We have to pull 4, and we just need 1 success. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We just need 1 success. We're using the Gladius. Here we go. There's my 1. There's like 10 billion successes. Look at that. So, boom, they're wiped. We destroyed them. So it says we'll take one damage. So we're going to 47 and discard this card. So this will go to the past. And then we reveal 119. I think we're still on foot, right? Foot is our expansion. So we can only use this one. To the north, a wooden bridge overlooks the strata of cracked earth that rises up from the sea. Okay, so there's more to do. All right. Oh, yeah, that's the abandoned building. Yeah. So we're close. We're close. We're close. All right. Yeah, we are very, very close. Then we will draw 1 to move. Onward, we'll just discard that. We don't need to keep it. These are good cards to have. So, okay, so we have to discard one card here to read 136. I believe, according to the image, it's on the other side of that, so it may be here or here. That's where I'm thinking. And that's where I was pointing to before. I was saying here or here, but now it's either here or here. So we're moving along pretty good. Let's go to one. We got to discard one card for 136. Inspiration. Okay, 136. Oh, and I forgot to put a level 1 card. There you go. 136. The building has resisted time and war. Beneath the spiggy on the sign, you can make out the words "the Red Spiggy," an abandoned inn. Without a doubt, you search for the cellar to the attic without finding anything interesting, but notice several dusty rooms, still in favorable conditions for a traveler. Ooh. You enter the most spacious room, probably the one once occupied by the innkeeper. It has been an eternity since you last slept in a real bed. So we could just do a free rest. Is that what that is? A free rest action. The first light of day wakes you from your sleep. The involved characters share 4 life points and discard this. Yep, that is what I am doing. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I think that'll come in handy later. I'm only down 3 life points. I'm all right. But that's there if we need it. Let's go ahead and reveal what this is. Please don't be another fighting creature. So what do we got? Because level 3 or higher. A young woman marches in your direction. The bulky bag she is carrying bears the emblem of the chain. Ooh. 3 hands, 2 of which are held by the wrist. Oh boy. If you would rather go on your way, discard. Otherwise, we're going to do a conversation, a speak. So we need to read 105 out loud. Oh boy. He joined the chain and their symbol is hands and he has no hands. That's kind of jacked up. All right, so good day. You look familiar. I saw you last time I was at the Citadel, or what's left of it. Is everything all right? I don't know if you remember me. I'm Sibel, a member of the chain. We connect people by bringing their letters, packages, and news, and there's plenty of news on the road between the garrison of the Outer Edges and Fort Cutthroat. If the involved characters have 2 or more cards with the keyword barter, and you want to barter, read 99. I have Fighter's Potion, which has barter on it, and I have Sack of Grain, which has barter on it. Oh yeah. We because we have our Fighter's Potion that has barter, and we've got another card here that has barter on it as well. So we want to barter. 99. Read 99. So I do have something that may interest you, the link says, slipping her hand into her large bag. Take a 199 card and a 299 card. For every 2 cards with the keyword barter that the involved characters chose to return, one of them may keep one of these cards. Then you must return the cards you do not want. Then if you want to make conversation... Okay, so let's take our time with this. So take a 199 card. Wow, I just pulled that. I just grabbed... Okay, there probably is more than one 199 card, because that was a cool card to have. Yeah, there is. There's a lot. That was a cool card to have, and I don't want to say that I just got that without shuffling. Wow, there's a lot of 199 cards. Jeez. Is like half this deck 199 cards? Yeah, these are all the 199 cards. And what was funny was I just grabbed the one in the back and it was a whip. I was like, oh, that's cool. But then I looked behind it and I saw other 199 cards, and then I kept pulling, and I kept seeing them. So let's play it fair, shuffle these up and draw one. Maybe we'll draw the whip, maybe we won't. So let's see what we find. All right. Okay, spread it out. We're gonna grab this one. Put the rest back. All right, what did we get? A cooking pot that is stupidly heavy. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that is the worst. Okay, so we got crap. Okay, so let's do that. So now we're at, of the 10 that we can carry, we're at 7. Great job, game. And a 299 card. Okay, so there's probably 10 billion of these as well. So a 299 card. It's like, ooh, cool, I got a whip. Nope, I got a pot. Cool. All right. Shuffle these up, and we're gonna grab this one. And let's take a look. 299 card. We got. Now that's what I'm talking about right there. All right. So we got a rapier. Okay. Okay. Our inventory's filling up, which isn't great. But then it says, for every 2 cards with the keyword barter that the involved character chose to return, one of them may keep one of these cards. Okay, so we're going to return the sack of grain and keep the fighter potion. So we'll return this one. And it says return, so this is going to 149. Okay. Then you must return the cards you do not want. Then if you want to make conversation, go to 144, otherwise return the dialogue book. Okay, we don't need to make conversation with you. We're good. Sure. Let's talk. Let's be friendly. 144. We just need to roll a die and see what happens. Okay. We rolled a 4. Read 150. I'll let you in on a secret. Officially, my route goes from Fort Cutthroat in the south to the garrison of the outer edges. But in reality, I never venture that far north. Past the stone arch where a community of former fishermen live, it goes too close to the territory of the Blue Giants. I have no desire to deal with them. Once, however, I made it all the way to the garrison of the outer edges. When I got there, I thought I heard voices, so I knocked on the door, but no one answered. And when I realized that it was rigged to blow, I decided not to push my luck. If this is the first time you read this, which it is, we are going to gain a knowledge. Okay. Coolio. Then return this book. All right. So, good stuff. All right. We need to do, so this we took care of. We can discard this and put out 128. At the bottom of the steep hills, a path goes down to the rocky scree that obstruct the passage. I think this is, well, wait, what? Okay, I need to take a look at something. So let's put this here. We need to find that weird palisade thingy. There's a level 2. Let's set this up, and then I'm going to re-look at this map. Level 2 here. And we already shuffled the level 3s. Okay, according to this map... that looked like the image. So this is where, there's the inn that we just passed, and this is where we are right here. And I thought that that looked like it would be that. Right? All right, so let's take a look. One of the things I know y'all will tell me was let's take a look at the card. So let's take a look at the card again. And tell me if you see any numbers. Hey, Juan, what's going on? Hey, we'll watch later, but enjoy. Thank you, thank you. Any numbers? And this is the one that we're presently on. I didn't show y'all that one. Yeah, I don't see any numbers on that one either. Oh, you're doing the other threat? Yeah, so... There's another road further up, according to this image. There's another singing road that goes up to a hamlet. I'm trying to see if I could see that image anywhere. Yeah, the singing road goes up. Where does it go up? I'll have to backtrack one and then go up to catch it. I think that's symbol. It's not the Rocky Gorge. Immediately after putting into play a terrain card where a section of the singing lane can be seen. If a section of the singing lane can be seen on 4 or more terrain cards, you may take the following action. Oh, wait, we did it. We did. Oh my God. I need to read. So read that. So it says section, rules of the singing lane, section of the singing lane. Immediately after putting into play a terrain card where a section of the singing lane can be seen, if a section of the singing lane can be seen on 4 or more terrain cards, you may take the following. So if that's true, we have a section of the singing lane 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think this is the singing lane. Right? According to page 55, I want to make sure I'm not cheating myself here. We traveled east along the singing lane. Yeah, so this happens. Okay, all right. If I read, sometimes it works. So we do have our 4 immediately after it's revealed. You may take the following action. So we can do an observe or a gain our bearings to do this immediately. So we can pull any amount of cards we want to gain those successes. However, I've only got 3 cards left. Methinks before we do that, I need to get some cards back. So what can I do? Shuffle 1 or more cards back into your action deck, 1 or more cards in your hand, and or retrieve confused. It's magic. I feel like this arcane energy thing is going to be worth something at some point. We need to take, none of those are part of that. We can take a rest. Use 2 cards to gain 2 successes. We don't really need to do that. I'm just looking around to see if I can commit anything. All right. It's 1 for every 2 cards, right? 1 for every 2 cards. Spoiling things I haven't seen so far like this one have explored further, but not same exploration cards. And yes, that's the singing lane. The bells sing when the burrows makes the move. If he's playing on easy, no, I'm not playing on easy. So it's two per 1 damage per 2 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage. We can get back 4 from there, which is okay. So we're gonna take 8 damage. So we'll go to 39. To get our entire deck back. Yeah, I'm playing normal mode. I'm not playing easy. So let's do that. And then we can rest at the end for free to get 4 health back in a little bit. But right now we need to test to see what's going to happen. Shuffle it up. Okay. All right, so we need 3 successes. We're going for a 5er. None of these help me, so I looked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that was upside down. Let's shuffle that back in. 5. Reshuffle that. That was unfortunate. Okay, we need 3 successes. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 billion. We passed it. 10 billion. All right, so if we pass, we have to discard. It says I can keep 1 in my hand. None of those I want to keep. And energy drain. No. All right, and take 13. To try your luck. Hey, Greg. All right, so take a 13 to try our luck. I don't know. Let's take that guy. Woohoo! All right. If Lady Luck is on your side, you spot a figure busy fixing the singing lane. Take a 99 card. Hope Reborn. Banish this and read 279. Okay, I'm not Jinx. So banish this and read 279. A man is nailing planks using the metal prosthesis. A man is nailing planks using the metal prosthesis in place of his right hand. Are you Ruiz? I've just come from Ninidazir Citadel, and Brassus sent me. He told us that you owed him a favor, so I'm here. We need you. Is that old scoundrel still alive? He couldn't come here himself, so I owe him a favor, do I? Look here. The last earth tremors did a lot of damage to the singing lane. I haven't had this much work to do in a cycle, so I don't really have time to chat. How will you respond? We can be dramatic or courteous. Ooh. Do y'all want to be drama-filled? Fan myself. Missed me. or is it drama? Oh, drama-filled or courteous? Hey, Greg, what's going on? Good man. Also normal. Wanted to first try that. Working well. Feels as good as a challenge without being too bad. Last scenario. Finished with 4 HP and 3 cards, but pushed to do as much as possible. These Lady Luck draws. Sleeve those cards a lot. Test against 13s. You're probably right, I should. Stubborn bastard is the option I always pick. I will be dramatic. I don't know. What do y'all think I should do? This calls for a poll. You will tell me how I'll respond to this. So let me throw this down. Let me do a poll. Start a poll. Okay, so where's my keyboard? do we respond? Dramatic or courteous? Start the poll. All right, poll's up. The poll is up. This is gonna be incredible. You all want to get me killed. I mean, I've already settled with that that you want to get me killed, so I'm just gonna lean into it. I love it. I love it because I know if y'all are playing, I'll be like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that, but I don't know this jerk. Do it. Oh my gosh. What am I looking at here? Oh, it's gonna be great. How do we do a courteous while dragging this heavy pot around? You gotta be dramatically courteous. Dramatically courteous. All right. Let's give the... We're good. We're good. We'll end the poll. So let's end the poll. What do we got? I knew it! I knew it! Alright, so let's go dramatic. The fate of the collapsing lands is at stake! The singing lane can wait! 291. The task I have is the singing lane, not the whole of the collapsing lands. I told you, I have enough on my plate as it is without adding to the fate of the world. You huff at Rua's apparent indifference. That's what you get. I knew I should have done. Anyway, take card 151 and a 101 card. Okay. This is great. Is there another 151 card? Nope, just 150 card. And a 101 card. All right. Janet said can be courteous. So here we go. You are unleashed. Ah! Your fatigue has turned into intense anger. Oh no. All right, cool. So I've gained that blessing. And a 101 card. An objective card. For the needs of your current scenario, consider this to be objective number 1. Right. And read 298. I am unleashed. You wait while Ruas examines a new plank, making no further mention of your presence. He finally grumbles as he shows you his prosthesis. I owe this masterpiece of goldsmithing and this exciting profession, which makes me sweat blood and water, to Embrasis. On second thought, I could have done without his help. He is silently lost in his memories before concluding, now leave me be. I have work to do. All right, how else are y'all gonna screw me? We got another choice. So I know what I would pick, but I'm gonna let you vote. So here we go. Another how to respond. We are either going to be empathetic or helpful. I know what I would pick, but let's see. How do we respond? Start the poll. Poll's going up. This guy's gonna walk away from me and never talk to me again, I swear to God. Okay, so all right, so while y'all are voting on that, let's do objective 1A over here. Lady Luck was on my side, so we need to return 15. And that stays until that's done. Okay. And I will remind you that empathy is not sympathy. All right, empathy. I think Brene Brown put that as sympathy is. Sorry, no, yeah, empathy is not sympathy. Empathy is you sit with the person in it, Sympathy is you look at them and be like, ooh, that's bad. I feel bad for you. So we could be empathetic or we could be helpful. So empathy is a good thing. Sympathy, I think, is a bad thing. Okay, let's end the poll and see what we got. Helpful. That's what I would have picked too. That's what I would have picked, helpful as well. All right, so let's be helpful. Here's what I propose. I'll help you repair this part of the singing lane, and in return, you listen to my request. Go to 314. I would have picked helpful as well. 314. Well done. Well done. I've always preferred working alone. You don't know how to fix the singing lane, and I have no intention of wasting my time training you. Look here, you little bastard. You may choose one card in your discard or action deck and add it to your hand. Nope, I'm good. I'm at my max limit anyway. So go to 325. Riz goes back to his business. He seems determined not to speak to you again. We got another thing. So we can be puzzled, or it says you may not choose the following option unless an involved character has a card with the keyword barter. I do. I've got a cooking pot. I've got a bartered cooking pot. So we can barter. We can barter, or we can be puzzled. Oh, this is great. I actually really am enjoying this. This one, I don't know which one we have, but we could do either. So let's get another poll going. Y'all are helping me out with this one. So how to respond? We can be puzzled, or we can bribe. Start. Hey, Wolfie. So Wolfie says puzzle. Well, here comes the poll. Poll's going up. This one, I don't know which one to pick. So whatever y'all pick, I'm going with. I'm unsure how to go this. But we've got the options. Okay. This is amazing. Okay. Yoki. That's awesome. That's awesome. Steal his prosthesis and melt it down in a pot for parts. It's gold. We melt it down for money. If you try bribe him, probably be bad. He just talked about wasting his time. I know, you're probably right, but let's see what the poll says. Wait. Is that a World of Warcraft title there, Wolfie? Is that Zandalari? Is that the Zandalari from World of Warcraft? That would be amazing. Alright, end poll. What do we got? 100% puzzled. Okay. 100% puzzled. Let's do it. So there is nothing I can say or do to make you agree to listen to my request. Go to 319. You're as stubborn as Embrasis. My word, says Ruiz, shaking his head. I'm sorry, but I won't leave you until you listen to me. During the result step of the following action, for each objective card that you have, ignore one success taken into account. Holy biscuits. And we have to do... This is big. It is. Nice. All right, so we have to do a convince test. We can only commit 3. I'm definitely going to commit more than that, but we need 4 successes. All right, so we need 4 successes. We're definitely going to be using those 2. But actually, we can only use this one. Sorry, and it's a convince test. You can help us with convinces as a scholar. So that gives us +1. So that's 1, 2. So we can make this. We can keep 5 cards. We can keep 5 cards that we want. And this is a 3 test. I think. Oh, those were big too. So let's pull 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 4. Let's pull 6. We're going to pull 6 cards, and we need 4 successes. I already did commit him during the gear up step, which he gives me +1, and I know I'm going to add an improvise. So let's just put those out there just for the sake of saying I can commit 5 cards. 1, 2, 3. There it is. And we could discard 1. So there's our 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, then we don't need to use this. We don't need to use the improvise. We can use him. We don't have to commit that, because that'll be 4 cards that we need. That's the 4 that we need. So we just use him. Got it. Cool. So we did pass. We didn't use the improvise. And these cards go here, and we succeeded. Oh, -1. You're right. It was -1. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So how do, okay. I might have to use that one. You're right. What do we got? What do we got? Boom. Yes, it still works. It still works. It still works. It still works. We're still good. We're still good. Let me zoom in and show you what happened. We're still good. We still pass. I was scared first. You scared me for a second. So I gotta go here. All right. So we have an objective card. So we got a -1. We need to commit 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, 3, 1, 2 flags for, and we were adding +1, so that gives that success, so we pass. Boom. Yes, we had an objective card, but we still pass. Okay. Woo. Good catch. Okay, so we passed it. 189. We get to keep 1 card in hand, which we don't need to, and we'll go to 189. At least we can agree that you don't give up easily. Tenacity is a quality I appreciate. So what is it that is so important to ask me? Ruiz listens intently as you explain the situation. Unfortunately, I don't have any more elbow grease because of this damn prosthesis. The jar that contained it slipped and broke when my foot went through a rotten plank. It is a difficult grease to find even for me. You can try your luck with the chain. If you come across one of its links, tell them that I sent you. Maybe they will be able to get it for you. Good luck. Return all objective cards. Stay there. Stay. Ah. 101. Okay. Return all objective cards. Gain 2 influence. Okay. Take card 99. Hope Reborn. And card 104. 104. A new objective. For the needs of certain scenarios, consider this be objective number 4. Okay. And then return the objective. So we have to find a link somewhere. Okay. Okay. So you'll come back here. These will get discarded. And so it says when we pass, take 19, take 13, try your luck, we gain a 99, banish this card and read 279. Cool. So this card is banished. Okay. All right, so what the hell? Let's see. We can gain back the life now because we're going to. You may not apply this effect unless this plant can be seen on your terrain card. Okay. So we haven't found that plant yet. What to do now? All right, well, let's get the 4 life points from this just straight up. Puts us back at 43. And then this gets discarded. We need to find a link on the road. And we have the thing that said that he would. Sorry, 1 something, right? 1 I got lost at where we were. So, nope, not that one. The banished one. The banished one takes us to 279. I'm trying to remember what we need to do. I think we need to find a link. 279, which goes to dramatic of 291. 291 takes us to 298. 298 takes us to 314 because we tried to be helpful. It goes to 325. 325 goes to 319. Which we did our test, we passed, we go to 189. 189 gives us return all objectives, right? Yes, it says return all objectives. Gain 2 influence, take 99 and take 104. And 104 is the objective. And that is it. So I don't have any more elbow grease because of this damn prosthesis. The jar that contained it slipped and broke when my foot went through a rotten plank. It is a difficult grease to find even for me. You can try your luck with the chain. If you come across one of its links, tell them that I sent you. Maybe they will be able to get it for you. Good luck. Okay, so now we have to find the chain. And we did find one. Sadly, it was not where we expected it, so hopefully there are more of them. The one that we found was on a level 1 tile. So let's peruse the level 1s, shall we? So let's do... Oh. Yeah, it still worked. It still worked. So 1, save your energy, discard. We'll move over here. 1 again. Second wind. We'll go back over here. And then let's take a look at this. Oh, damn it. The mouth of the Watcher is visible in the ground. You notice the burrow just in time, but it springs from its hole to grab you. It's an ambush. We have to do it. So let's see if ambush, the keyword ambush, means anything bad. This glossary doesn't show it. I know I have to fight it, but I don't know if what ambush, the keyword ambush, if that means anything. So if anybody knows, let me know. What do we got? Terrain cards, temper. I going to assume it just means I have to do it. Because it's a mandatory action. I know that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so ambush. 1 star, but we can only commit 1 card. We're going to use the Gladius as our equip. Okay, and we can only commit 1 card. I can determine what that's going to be. We only need 1 success. Let's do 1, 2, 3. One success, thank goodness. And we can only commit 1 card. There's a punch there that made it 2 successes if we needed it, but we're good. So we smacked you. We're not going to keep a card, then this goes down to 3. We are going to quickly do a rest here because we only got 2 cards left. 3 cards left. We could risk it for the biscuit on this one. I tell you what, we might just do that. We might just do that. We're just going to go for the 3 here. We get to commit 2. We're using the Gladius. I'm just going to risk it. Let's see what we got. So we can only commit 2 cards and we need 3 successes. So that's 1, 2. What can we do? He's not going to hit me. I'm just going to take an 0-3 card. If I had a fist, I would have beat it. I don't. Can I do anything here? I could try to do a protective sphere, but I don't have the card draw for that. So I think we'll just take the fail. Yeah. Why couldn't you be facing this way, man? Make my life easier. That was a close one, though. That was a close. Well, that knocks it down to 1. And this says the worm attacks 1 last time before disappearing underground. Gain a 3 card and discard this. So 3 card. You have a nasty wound and are not recovering as quickly as usual. We are injured. So if we do a recovery, we lose 2 cards immediately after this is revealed. If you are already injured, taking a 1 card to return this. We're not. We can try to cure ourselves. Your condition worsens if we lose, and we lose life points. Okay, that's... Well, I think we've got stuff for that, right? Confused. Oofta. Oofta. I don't think we can. Yep, we cannot. This gets sort of exhausted, not injured. Alright, so this guy goes away. So he is discarded. So immediately after this is revealed, if you're already injured, we're not. Immediately after performing a recovery, we deck 2 cards, and we can try to take 149 card and return this. Okay. So we gotta heal up, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So shuffle up and take out 1 card and lose 9 health. Alright, shuffle up and take out that card. We then have to lose 2 more because we're injured. And then we 9 health. Takes us to 34. Okay, then we could try to solve this problem. But let's not worry about that just yet. We need to look at 61. What the biscuits? We don't have a 61 card. Is 61 banished? Yeah, 61's banished. What happens when a card? Oh, it's if we don't have, if it's not there, we don't pull it. It's just we don't reveal anything. It has the dot. So it has the dot. So that means that we wouldn't do the past back. So nothing displays. Okay. Why was it banished? My memory's awful. That was a, yeah. Huh. Okay. Oh no, it's 108. It's 108, not 61. 108. I read that wrong. It's 108. The path winds between 2 hilly areas colonized by what is probably hostile flora arriving from the east. You hear the echo of the surf on the salty air. The great sea has expanded, finally earning the name that the Kellians gave out of pride. So there's more of the singing road. And a level 2 goes there. Did we deal a level 2 yet? Did we shuffle it? Yes, we did. All right, so let's move these all up. And we failed, so we have to roll on this. We got a 5, so we're okay. So there, it's there, and you are there. Okay. All right, well, let's reveal this top one and see what we're looking at. There is no danger in sight. You catch your breath for a few moments. After so many cycles of captivity, you never tire of these long walks, especially when there are no obstacles or traps. If you're not exhausted, take a 153. Or if the latter, I'm not exhausted, I'm injured. Otherwise, return your you are exhausted card. So if you're not exhausted, take a 153 card. Which is, you're in shape. Hoo-ah. So if you have a card with the keyword weakness, return this. I do. I have an injured keyword. So I just don't get it. I'm injured. So I got it and then I lost it. Awesome. Awesome. That hurt my feelings a little. Okay. Okay. that hurt a little bit. 86. A mountain rises to the west of a wide crevasse. It is the first of an impassable chain, the name of which escapes you. Boulders the size of houses have broken have broken from its slopes and tumbled down. You distinguish a cave in the rocky face. I can rest there if I need to. And there's that symbol again. Any numbers? Any numbers, my good people? I think when we look here, we didn't see any. I remember that. And then there's a cave where we can rest if we want, but we're okay. Man, this annoys me. So I got to find somebody in the chain, which I just found. All right, let's go. And then let's look at this one. That's all I'm doing is just searching for the chain. A young man is sitting in front of a pile of kindling that he has not managed to light. I'm going back to my people in Kel. Life in the wild is not for me. I don't know anything about mushrooms. I'm too clumsy to hunt, and the other day a shrub nearly stole my shoes. Do you have anything to eat by chance? I have nothing I can trade. So if you would rather go on your way, discard this. Otherwise, and I think that's bald. If you snatch a satchel before running away. So if I'm a bastard, if you want to take the following action, one involved character must return one card with the keyword provision. Do I have the keyword provision? That is freaking hilarious. No, because I don't even think my cooking, no, my cooking pot just says cumbersome. Oh my gosh. I don't even need any successes, just need to discard a card to snatch his bag and run. No. I feel like that 131 card's gonna be terrible. But I could take two 149 cards. Oh my gosh. He sounds like a whiner. No, my poll, I don't have a provision, and I know what the poll will be, Yogi. Oh man. This is gonna be bad. All right, you know what? I will put this to a poll. I'm gonna put it to a poll. Let society make my decision. What to do? Leave him alone or steal from him? Polls going up. I will let my viewers decide. Whew. Oh, that's too funny. That is too funny. Yeah, I don't know what everybody's picking so far, so I can't see the results, so I'm curious to see what it's going to be. Derek making himself feel better by passing the morality on to his viewers. Ah, boy. What? I don't know what you're talking about, Yogi. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. All right, what's it gonna be? Let's go ahead and end the poll, see what we got. What do we have? Oh, come on. Oh, man. I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I want to do it, but I'm not gonna do it. The viewers say no. You have to make the choice. I'm not gonna do it. Nope. So we're going 81 over here. The ground of the plane in front of you seems to have been turned over. Human bones, bits of corroded armor. Oh, this is the trebuchet, and the remains of the war machines are littered here and there. This place is a veritable necropolis, and it was probably the scene of an ancient battle. Yeah, there's a trebuchet right here. I know that. I remember that one. But we need to find more of the chain. All right. Man. I can only commit one card and I need 4 successes for that? That's ridiculous. That is straight ridiculous. So let's do... We got to do this one. If your ground shiver is level 3 or higher... Oh, okay. This one can be free also. A level 2 can be free also. Your ground shiver is 3 or higher. You discover the ruins of a building. It used to be a coaching inn, judging by the rusty plate that still hangs, showing a galloping horse. Horse. If you would rather go on your way, discard this. Otherwise, we need to test... What the hell symbol is that? We need to test a search. You eventually find a valuable object and we get stuff. Okay. Well, okay. So if we want to do it, we can. We need 3 successes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's give it a whirl. That's all the successes that we need. We're good. All right, so it says you eventually find a valuable object. Take a 13 card and try your luck. Okay. All right. Woohoo! Lady Luck's on our side. We're going to take 149 card. Take a 49 card. Okay. Glimmer of Hope. Glimmer of Hope card. All right. That's all that says. And then this says, if Lady Luck is on your side, take a 50 card and a 199 card. So I think this doesn't say return, so I think this gets discarded. And we take a 50 card and a 199 card. Good Lord. All right, there's a lot of 50s here, so let's I want to see what it is because I don't know what they are. Take a 50 card. Let's take that one. And then take a 199 card. I think I just need to keep these separate. Jeez. Okay. All right. Then discard this card. And we're going to show 84. Okay. So, in order, 50. You leaf through the book you've just found. I think I already have one of these, but I got another one. And then 199. Ooh, a shield. Nice, a small wooden buckler. So question marks gives us, that's pretty good. And then 84, tall trees line a path beyond which there's a meadow with thorny shrubs and brush. Is this game super difficult to find right now? Yes, it's still delivering to some backers, so it's not available for everyone. So yes, it is hard to find presently. All right, so that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm one away from not being able to carry anything else. Oh, sorry. Oh, wait, we looked at this before. This is with the birds, so that's there. We're gonna spend 1 to move here, reveal this card, and a level 2 card goes there. Yeah, if you backed it, it's being delivered. Otherwise, they will insist they will list excess prints on their web store once deliveries are complete. I got my copy recently, but I'm waiting for friends to become free to play it, so I'm here enjoying watching till then. Yeah, because it's delivering now, that's why. A person's lying on the ground. You call out, but the man does not react. If you'd rather go on your way, discard this. Otherwise... Oh boy. So we can go on our way, otherwise we have to do this. And our ground shiver is at 3. So I'm gonna discard this and read 115. This could be so... I could probably lose the campaign right now. So let's see what 115 is. Somebody's hurt. I gotta go see what's going on. You turn the body over. The old man has a grayish complexion and seems to have died a short time ago. Before you set off again, you pat it down in search of anything interesting. He will no longer need it anyway. Roll a die and see what we get. We rolled a 4. Take a 149 card and then return the dialogue book. 149. This is like the 199 cards. Jeez. Well, I didn't rob a live guy. 7th Continent has... Well, it depends on where you are in the world, AG. 7th Continent wasn't hard to find here. The Serious Paula had it on their store with sales going on in the US. So... if you're in the US, it should not be hard to find, but if you're not, maybe it was more difficult on their stores. So maybe it is hard to find. I'm not sure. But I know US side it wasn't very difficult. Because I remember seeing Christmas, they had a ton of sales going on for people to buy that. All right. Pronounce that word if you can. If you want to take the following action, you must return 2 cards with the keyword jam, including this one. Okay. Jam. Alright, discard. Gain that. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a TTS mod either. I'm unsure. Alright, and we're going to put 185. It looks like you have to step over narrow precipice in order to place to reach the new plateau. Luckily, the vegetation is sparse enough not to hinder your thoughts. See if you see any numbers. Let me know. Let me know if you see any numbers. There was a TTS mod for it, but it was taken down. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't see any numbers. I wonder if this one had any. I didn't really look at it, right? Any numbers stick out to you all? Like over here, maybe, or down here, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I think that thing was that ballista. We can look down here for free, and that shouldn't be too bad. This sucks trying to find this person. Hold my thoughts. All right, let's continue on. So, I'm gonna spend 1 to move. Well, we have to spend 1 to look at 160. No, that's a big one, right? That requires 14 successes, I think. So let's move over here. The boat would take us someplace else. We don't need that right now. So we'll do this to move here. We'll do... I remember that there's people working on a bridge here, so they might be able to help, actually. So let's do this to move here. We'll discard 2 to look into the cave for 138. So that's the thing, it just said find somebody at one of the chains, and I think that the chain was over here as well, so I'm gonna go look for them. I was just trying to haphazardly find someone, but I think there's a place where the chain is that we can find. You carefully climb without much difficulty to the cave leading into the side of the mountain. The sound here is disturbed only by the dripping of the stalactites. So you feel safe and sound up here in this cool place away from the dangers that lurk below. So if we have to do that, we'll gain a success. If you want to take the following action, you must return 2 cards with the keyword blessing or glimmer, or 2 glimmer of hope cards to rest to get stuff. So I think we're okay, but I just wanted to reveal that here. I think we're okay. That's 7 cards we have to reveal to get rid of that. And we don't have enough, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 more. So shuffle. Grab rando 1. These go get shuffled back. I'll lose 7 health, and then I gotta discard 2. Come on. All right, I'll lose 7. Gonna be at 27 health. All right, so we gotta lose. Unfortunately, our ground shiver is not that high, so we gotta lose 7 cards to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yuck. To reveal this thing. Because our ground level is not 5. So we have to do that. Ah, come on! The earth rises up under the force of a ringed burr. As long as two people and with a gaping maw, it crawls into the direction your ground shiver should have alerted you to its presence. So we need to get 4. You run away before the burr reaches you. Okay. Okay, this is a lot. And you didn't have to. I kind of did. So, oh boy. So we're going big on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 4 successes. I'm going 7. I don't want to fail this. If you're ground 7 or higher, take a 104. Otherwise, take a 173. During this fight that ensues, consider the fight action to have the ambush, brutal, and epic traits. Yeah, no, I don't want to fight this thing. Sorry, I'm going big. I'll have to lose a Hope Reborn to heal up and do some stuff. So, let's see if we can run away. I'm not trying to fight that thing. So we need 4 successes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get me the heck out of here. I just healed and I went big. So you run away before the burr reaches you. Each involved character takes a 1 card. I did not want to fight that thing. You are barely able to stand and would not mind resting for a few hours on a straw mattress, no matter how dirty. We are exhausted. So if we, immediately after this is revealed, if you are already exhausted, lose 6 more cards and return this. So we can lose 4 cards to keep a card and return this. Oh boy, okay. But if we take a rest action anywhere else, we can return this. All right, so I only have 1 glimmer of hope, and I only have 1 blessing, so I can't really rest right now. I'm not exhausted already. I could just lose 4 cards. Basically, it's exhausting me to keep a card in hand and return this. Somebody gives me something on a rest action, don't they? When I'm taking the rest action, where is that? It's one of these things. Yeah, I'm looking for that. Yep, this one, the blessing to clear that. You're unleashed. So at any time, you may choose to return this card to return your exhausted card. So we lose exhausted. And we lose this card by returning it to 151. So that gets rid of that. So we're okay. All right, cool. And then we release 161. A wide prevents you from continuing north. You squint to protect your eyes from sandy soil being whipped. Yeah, and then I think the bridge crew is here. So that we just need to lose 1 card to look at 186. I'm trying to find that bridge crew. You lean cautiously over the edge of the crevasse. On the ledge below, you see the debris of a cart next to the carcass of a bullocks. The rest of the team must have fallen into the depths. Yeah, no. Where was that? I thought it was here. It must be up here. Huh. I know there's a thing up here. I've seen it. I know there is. All right, so we need to heal. So we need to spend this stuff, and then our last one will be to heal. So check one symbol on the destiny board. And then block those. So we're going to gain... What do we want? Reflex cards abound. Randomly take 4 advanced skill cards from the game. One player gains 2 of these cards, or 2 players gains 1. So we're going to gain some more cards. Let's do that. We are going to check this, and it says randomly take 4 advanced skill cards. This is all the advanced skill cards. Yep. So I shuffled them up before. They're just ridiculous. So we'll take 1, 2, Jesus, 3. I just dropped my pen because I'm a klutz. 4. All right, let's see what we drew. Cat burglar. Inflexible. That could work for bald. You can give me a success with that card. Canje, that's a keeper. And tireless. I think I'm going to keep Conjure and inflexible, because those 2 flags with bald give me a really good thing. These will go back. They don't get... Oh, I haven't decided what I'm doing there. These will go back. Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing this anyway. Oh, this was the runaway guy. Yeah. So we're going to keep these 2. These are the sleeves that I'm using. Yeah. I'll put those over there. And these get shuffled into my 1 card. So that's that one that gets blocked. Second one, we're going to there's a story to be told, and I'm trying to make it to one of those story points. We could gain a random reflex card if we want. Building up the deck a little, or we could gain 2 more advanced skill cards. 2 more advanced skill cards. Build a building. Increase our supply stuff. A reflex card, build a building. 1 player returns 2 cards, or 2 players returns 1 card from their hand, their action deck, or their discard pile to kind of cull our deck if we want. Let's gain a free reflex card. So we'll do that to gain a reflex card. Oh, and I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, reflex card, right? That's where we were. We were at reflex card. One player gains one random reflex card if available and shuffles it into their action deck. Oh, reflex skill, sorry, not reflex card. You are D, right? Oh no, this is your starting hand. Reflex skills are back here. These are they. All right, so let's shuffle these up. Gain one rando. Let's grab that. Let's see what our reflex skill is. Immediately after this is revealed, you may shuffle one card you revealed back into your action deck as if you had... Oh, this is actually a pretty good card. And that gets shuffled into our action deck as well. Of course I dropped that on the floor. Oh, we won't be getting another one of those. So let's shuffle this up. And that will block this. And then we've got one more to use. Let us... I could discard cards if I want. Let's reveal another location. So we're gonna reveal another location on the map. And we'll look at... Let's take a look at 80. All right, so this is 80. It's only there for the preparation phase, so I'll just put it there. We can't view it yet until we get to the preparation phase, so that would be 80. And fold. Then that gets booped, and then we're going to heal 10 and boop that. Going to 37. Okay, so now we need to get back our deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where the hell is this place? All right, so we'll do our 9. Shuffle these up, and then we got to lose 2. Yeah, lose 2. Oh, the reflex one lost. Immediately after this is revealed, you may shuffle one card you just revealed back into your action deck as if you had not drawn it. And this said discard 2, so it's not drawn. Sad face. Okay, and we were over here. I didn't move when I was supposed to, because that's the only way I could have made that possible. All right, so we need to continue on. We need to find that bridge crew, because we have to find a link, and I think they were links that were there. So we'll spend 1 to move, spend another to move. Oh, and I was supposed to count off 9, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which takes us to 28. Spend another to move. We could flip this, but I know what I'm looking for, because it said that I had to find a link to get the grease. So we got to do this one, sadly, which, oh boy, it's going to take 7 cards lost. 7. That's pretty expensive. I would rather go on my way. I'm not dealing with that. So wisp of pinkish smoke, because I already got the arcane energy from here before, so I'm just gonna skip this and go on my way. I can actually use this if I wanted to, but I think it gives me arcane energy, which I did before, and I do have the ability to pass this test very easily, but I think I already have it, so we're just gonna go on our way. And we're gonna reveal 79. The numerous stumps that litter the surroundings testify to logging work that has been done here. Further north, a bridge this is who we're looking for. Yes, this is who we're looking for. Awesome. Is there any numbers here? And we gotta pay an extra to move if we're gonna move. We need to go up, but this is where we're going. I don't see any numbers on this card, so I think we're okay. All right, so we have to spend 1 to move in, and you would have a 4 and a 2. 2, a 1, and a 5, not a 4, a 5. So shuffle up the 5s. We're not going down, we're going up. Okay. Let's reveal this for free. Come on. You have a sudden intuition and feverishly inspect your belongings. Your suspicions are confirmed. Something's missing. During the following action, the active player, who is whoever revealed this card, if you're confused, the action fails. I'm not confused, I'm just injured. And we need 2 successes on that test. We can commit the apprentices if we need to. And we're going to pull 4. 1, 2, thank God. Okay, you think back to the shrub you passed a few moments ago. As you stride towards it, you see it come to life and throw something to the ground. You pick up your belongings and tear off a leaf in retaliation. Keep a card if we want, and take a 150 card. $150. We are focused, so we can remove confused if we get confused, but we are focused. And this card goes away, and reveal 178. And 78. In the distance, you can see a bridge comes across Nair's Point. At each end, 2 sturdy trunks strengthened by Necrodruid magic have enabled it to withstand until today. What the heck? Where's this crew? We had a crew that was working on the bridge. So it says that we can traverse for 2. Keep one in hand and put a 279 or a 79 card in the play in the space shown. Unless it's already there. Discarding any expiration cards revealed or not, occupying that space beforehand. Each involved character moves their figure onto the terrain card. I know we found this last time. I just don't know where it is. So if we do a traverse test. Okay, so this is here. And it said if we're going to attempt it, we need to see what's going to happen. Right? This is 178. Yeah, I'm lost. I know we found something before. We found the crew. We found we found them. I just don't know where they are presently. Let's freaking look over here and see what this is. I have no idea. I am quite lost. We found one. We found one. Good day. My name is Cider. I've been all over the collapsing lands, from the Black Ocean to the puddle, and believe it or not, I don't even have a ground shiver. Oh, shoot. I guess Lady Luck is on my side. If you offer me a little something, I'll tell you the most incredible story. If you would rather resume your journey immediately, discard this. Otherwise, if you want to take the following action, an involved character must discard 1 card with the keyword barter, trinket, and or provisions. Banish this card. Ooh, I'm gonna discard this cooking pot. I might need it for something, because it's a barter. Yeah, I'm thinking of tossing the pot at him too. I'm thinking of throwing that at him. Yeah, let's toss the cooking pot at him. And let's see. Banish and read 152. Because that's just taking up space in my inventory. I knew a girl who knew a guy who had ventured into the Foundations. It's a subterranean world that has said to run through the entirety of the collapsing lands, and whose structure is made of chambers and corridors that regularly shift against all logic. If anybody tells you I knew somebody who knew somebody, they don't know anything. Well, this guy met a gigantic mechanical oracle there who told him the following anecdote. Roll a die. I rolled a 4, which is 358. 358. Here is what the oracle revealed to him. The owner of the Inn of the Red Spiggy has hidden things under the floorboards at the foot of his bed. Incredible, isn't it? Well, it's time for me to hit the road. Gain 1 knowledge, and if no involved character has a card with the keyword weakness, take 49. We do have weakness, so we're just going to gain a knowledge. Knowledge. Gaining some smarts. Was there a number on here I didn't see? What's that? There was! Biscuits! It's right there! Oh my god! See if y'all could... is it this way? I don't know. Look at that. Look at that. 121. 121 was right there on the floor. That was really hard to see. Well, it's not banished. It's discarded, so I will get it next time. So that's kind of the... You're kind of sucking at this, so yeah. Dang it! Alright, well, I'll have to get it next time. We'll make our way. Remind me when we play again. Someone remind me to come to the inn, because that wasn't a banished card. Find it, and then do 121. So, we missed it. Alright, so... we gotta do this, which is gonna cost me 3 cards to traverse. It's gonna cost me 2 cards to move up there. Well, sorry, that's a test I have to attempt. I'm not moving yet. This is a test. Okay, so if this is a test... Alright, so do a test 2, but if I'm doing it, it has to be 3, so I have to lose 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And then, keep a card in hand if we want. I don't want to. And put a 279 or a 79 card in the play in the space shown, unless it's already there. Occupying that space beforehand, each involved character moves their figure onto that terrain. 279. There's only one. Okay, what do we got? A bridge spans a wide crevasse to the south. A small community has settled near the Singing Lane. What? I don't understand. I don't understand. So, put a 279 into play in the space shown. And then I'll have to put a 79 below it. But I'll have to do that check again to do it. Alright. Well, we are not being really successful at this. This is bad. But we move ourselves here, which will put a 3 and a 3 up top, but I know y'all can't. I'll have to do this for you to see the rest of it. And they will do a 3 and another 3, like, oh, up here. I want the 79 to be here. I want to see what 79 is, so I'll have to do 2, draining my deck, to pull a 79. I gotta find this stupid thing. I know they were up here. I saw them. I'm probably playing this so bad. The only 79 here is a loaf of bread, so therefore we have to put all these back. Oh, was I on 79? No, I'm on that was 178. It was 128. This is 79. I don't understand. Maybe I can't do that, so let me get my 2 cards back. Then this has to go here. Because this is 79. So that would have to go here. But how did that end up on 178? What? I think I screwed up. No, I was here. I was here. This is 179. That's there. Those are there. And that would put me here. Yeah, I put the bridge in the wrong spot. Yep. This is driving me nuts. I know they were up there. I know they were up there. They were here. Damn it. Ah, that makes me angry. They were here. I remember now. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Oh yeah, and do you see anything on this card? Yep. I'll let y'all see if you see anything. This is gonna take me down to 18 health. So we'll shuffle these all up. All right, I then lose 2 cards for being injured. And of course, they're always the cards that I want. An 18. Oh my gosh. I'm a mess. Alright, so we have to lose 2 to traverse here. Then we have to lose 2 to go here. So we're going to lose 4. Before we go, let's just take a look at 337. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I am such an idiot. There's a hamlet at the edge of a deep crevasse. Some of the houses seem to have been swept away into the fault, but some remain surrounded by their vegetable gardens. You knock on a door, a raucous coughing fit answers, and you decide to go inside. Immediately after this is revealed, read 409. One of the few farmers not in bed looks weary at you as you enter the room. The whole hamlet is stricken with the same disease. It started after the reversal, when half our houses were swept into the crevasse. At first it was just a bad case of fatigue, but recently the illness has gotten worse. 2 of ours died a few days ago. Black sap, what's happening to us? He says before another coughing fit. Write down the poison hamlet 409 on side quest page of the leaflet. All right, so there's too much of the side quest stuff. Okay, so here we go. All right, so it says write down the poisoned hamlet 409 on the side quest page of the Citadel Leaf book. All right, so we got our first side quest. Something's going on the hamlet. And return the book. And return, and then banish this card. Okay, so we got our first side quest, and I'm enjoying being an idiot. So we got a lot of moving to do, right? We have to spend 2 to move here. We have to spend 2 to leave here. So we're gonna put ourselves here by spending 1, 2 to cross that bridge, and then that takes an extra to move. So 1, 2 to move to there. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have to observe to spend 2. I'm losing so much cards because I made a stupid error. 141. Oh, did you see something on that card? We can look at it. And there they are. this card was banished. Did you see something? Like, usually when I see the magnifying glass, you're saying look at the card. So, did y'all see anything? Oh, you're saying I'm on the case. Alright. Yeah, I think because of my screw up, I don't know if we're going to be able to complete this one, but let's see how it goes. The crevasse around 30 paces wide leads deep into the bowels of the collapsing land. You walk along it for a long time in search of a way through, and then we find these people. Alright, so we're going to talk to them for 54. I would assume that it wouldn't be just rando how we get this thing that we need. Standing on high stilts, an old man dressed in rich clothes yells into the megaphone. Further to the left, you donkey! That's better. You people over there grab that rope and support Theobald. The man swimming in a faded doublet comes towards you in a few long strokes. Ah, you're just in time. This bunch of misfits is going to drive me crazy. A little help would not be denied, but I see you're hesitant. Who is this scoundrel that comes to bother us? You must be asking yourself. Well, you should know that I am Berald Soberpout of Allen Rock, former master of the Plains and Mechanics Guild of Valengard. I participated in the restoration of our late city Alembic when I was not yet 20 cycles old. I still have some pleasant memories of that time. He begins to chuckle, fingering his beard, his eyes lost in the distance before suddenly exclaiming, Ah, yes, my project. Can you guess why I'm wearing these stilts? For the same reason I'm having my palace built above the void, to escape the burrs. They will be back one day. Make no mistake, this lull won't last forever. He looks over you from head to toe before resuming. So, will you lend us a hand? Few days at most. The bridge would allow you to reach the opposite side without having to go around the crevasse. If you have the Alembic of Valengrade card, I don't. If you wish to help this eccentric individual, take a 164 card and return the dialogue book. He wasn't who I was looking for. You only banish when all 4 boxes are checked. All 4 boxes. You only banish after all 4 boxes are checked. This thing said banish this card and read. So there's no boxes to check. Yeah, this says banish this card and read. I think 409 will do it. I just need to find according to the story, I just need to find a traveling salesman. Right? I mean, I'm just curious because I have to find one of them, which will lead to. I'm just curious because if not, I'm barking up the wrong tree and we're wasting way too much time. I screwed up. We don't have to reset the game, but I screwed up. I screwed the heck up. So we've been playing this game with foot, but we switched our image from foot to bridge. Oh, God. Okay. So now I need to see where I screwed up. I screwed up. I don't think... Yeah, we didn't mess there. 119. I didn't see any yet, so I don't think that we've utterly screwed the pooch here. 28. Okay, we're okay. We're okay so far. We're okay so far. 90. We're okay. We're okay. Let's check you. 161. 161. We're okay. 186. Still okay. All right, we're all right. 136. Yep, we're okay there. 120. We're okay there. 7. We're good. 40. I'm just making sure I didn't pull the wrong card. We're okay. 61. We're okay. We're okay. We didn't screw up anything. We're okay. We're okay. We're using the bridge symbol, so we need to find cards that have the bridge symbol. We have to run into those, and we haven't run into any yet. So we're okay so far. Okay. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do at all. Yeah, I do not know what to do. But go south to what end? We need to stay on this singing road. We need to find a traveler of some sort, and I'm not going to live long enough. I don't know what to do. I thought I'd screwed up because I remembered passing a card that had that symbol on it. Was it a 3 card with it? Or a 5 card? I'm just trying. I thought I'd screwed up because I pulled the wrong card because the symbols threw me, but I didn't. Well, the clues told me to stay along the singing road to find the guy. I found the guy. So then the next, so we solved that clue from the introductory. The next thing he says I have to find a salesman, and they can sell me the vial. So now I have to find the salesman to get the vial. And I believe they travel along this road. So to me, I can just keep looking until I find them. Yeah, I've already solved that thing from the introductory story. I just need to find this grease from a salesman. And I ran into a salesman. That's what had that symbol, but I didn't have objective 4 to complete the story. So I need to find another salesman. But how do I find one? By going through these cards and hoping one pops up? I mean, I think that's kind of where I am. I just need to search for them. Yeah, I totally thought I'd screwed up. So to me, this one and this one are the only freebies that I have left. I know I don't want to go south. So I might head back over here and see what this is. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 cards to do it. And I'm running out of life because 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's see what this card is. So let's see if we can find somebody. You cross a stretch of tall grass and keep your eyes open for any beasts. During the draw step of the following action, you may not draw more than 3 cards. During the result step, if you are focused, I am focused, and I'm not confused, so I need 2, so I just need 1 success, and I'll draw 3 to see what happens. There's my 1 success. So, and I am focused, so I gain an auto success, so we succeeded. All right. Take a 276 card. If it is not available, you find an object that some discarded traveler dropped here. Take 149. So let's look at 276. There isn't one, so 149. Yeah, so 276 is not there anymore, so 149 card. Huh. Let's see what we found. Sack of grain. And this card just gets discarded and revealed 147. The waves of the Great Sea lick the foot of the plateau where a thicket of dangerous-looking vegetation proliferates. Oh, whoopsie. There we go. We got a 5 over there, and then we got stuff. Any numbers, because I screwed up the last one. Any numbers. Huh. Yogi, where do you think I should be going? If I'm going the wrong way, where do you think I should be going? Because I found the guy. Look at these banished cards. 279. So let's backtrack. If I'm going the wrong way, let's see. I mean, you might be right. I might be lost this. I'm not might be. I am lost. Dramatic 291. 298. Helpful 314. You might be right. 325. And we puzzle back to 319. We pass the test, so we read 189. 189. So it says, unfortunately, I don't have any more elbow grease because of this damn prosthesis. The jar that contained it slipped and broke when my foot went through a rotten plank. It is a difficult grease to find even for me. You can try your luck with the chain. If you come across one of its links, tell them I sent you. Yeah, it does. You're right. Yeah. I have to find a link. I'm just shaking my head because I'm like, this is beyond me. To find a link, I've got to cull through these exploration cards and hope one pops up. That I do not like. Because what if one never? What if that was the one that needed to pop up? That's the only. You know, I'm assuming that's not the only one. That would be silly. But I don't know what else to do, so we're just gonna dork around. Let's move. And then we've got some free actions here to do. So let's do 110 first. And hopefully we can find something. So 3 110 cards. Yeah, I got nothing on this one. An oppressive silence hangs over the area as if all life has fled or perished. Discard all 110 cards from the adventure deck without revealing them. Okay. That's not good. We need one. If an involved character has a card with the keyword weakness, I do. I'm injured. I can only commit one card. I can make it more if I need to this test to see what the hell is gonna happen. So all I got is 2 cards. This is what we're doing. Oh, sorry, can't see. We have 1 success. We're good. So we passed it. You do not give into despondency. Regaining your freedom after cycles of captivity has taught you that nothing is ever hopeless. Take a 49 card or return 3 Glimmer of Hope tome cards to take a 99 card. I'll take a 49 card. Choose another Glimmer of Hope. And that's it. So let me get rid of that card. This isn't banished, right? Nope, this is just discarded. Okay. Well, now I can't take 10. I don't want to take 10 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Oh, I gotta shuffle and take that many back. So I'm gonna take 8 damage. Cripes. I'm gonna lose 2 cards. I might as well take 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I go down to 8 health and discard 2 cards. Alright, what the frick am I gonna do? 7 card discard is rough. Sorry? There is no glossary This might be a dumb question, but you have read the glossary in the dialogue book? No, no. What glossary in the dialogue book? Oh, this one. The Blue Giants. So we did hit a tribe of blue-skinned asexual humanoids, which are generally 1.5 times the size of a human. Savage and fearsome warriors. They live in an inhospitable region northwest of the collapsing lands, formerly known as Forgotten Wilds. Some claim that the blue giants can regenerate. Others claims their blood is extremely potent poison that kills anyone who comes in contact with them. All agree that surviving an encounter with a blue giant is worthy of a song. We don't have enough knowledge to keep reading. The Chain, an organization established during the War of the Worms that delivers news, inquiries, and needs and exchanges goods between the different commodities of the collapsing lands. Each of the members' links follow a well-defined route that they know perfectly well and that they travel by, but that's it. Nothing to read there. We can't read that yet. We talked about, yeah, no, it's a good question. Yeah, so it doesn't give us anything to read for blue giants, which we heard about. The Chain doesn't tell us anything. It's just a quick description of who they are. A link, a member of the Chain, but it doesn't say anything else. The Kel Protectorate, we don't have enough knowledge. We're too shy from being able to read further on the Kel Protectorate. And the Purveyors. And that's it. Yeah, no, it was a good question to ask. I'm just aimlessly searching for these people. I don't know. I don't want to discard 7 cards to see if that's one. Might not be. It might be a terrible monster. And coming all the way back over here is going to cost us a lot of cards, but I don't think we have to go south. I think we're just searching. These are part of sandbox games that I don't like. I probably goofed up somewhere, and someone will tell me in the comments, you could have had this done on your 3rd turn because you messed something up, and I probably did. I just don't know where to go. I don't know. I'd be open to, I don't know. I just don't know. Like, I am stuck. Do I spend 7 cards, then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cards to be able to see these 2 things? I just don't know. I mean, if anyone has any ideas, let me know. I must be goofing this to all hell. They travel along the Singing Road, but we have nothing left to reveal for the Singing Road. Do we have a 61 card? Or are those gone? If we do, I can head back over there and just... No, we don't. Those are gone. And I think the 120 card's gone as well. Yep, that one's gone. The 136 card's gone. I'm just looking along the road. What about the 140 card? Okay, so there is a 140 card still there. So we could go look at that 140 card. There's a... There might be a 260 card. Might, the operative word. So there's a bunch of 260 cards. So I guess that might be our planned path. My logic was that the card we needed was placed on the board earlier, hence we are not drawing the right card, but I'm probably wrong, so don't mind me. No, Wolfie, this might be it. I think that's the thing. Maybe it has, and I'm completely missing this. I mean, I missed the boarded up stuff here, and there's no way to get that back. It doesn't say discard, does it? 136. Does 136 say discard? Yeah, rest here for the night and discard. I'm just curious. I'm not going to show y'all. This is just for my curiosity. Okay. Alright, I won't tell y'all what that was. We're gonna go back and get it anyway, but not this time. I mean, is it that? This game's supposed to be filled with secrets, but I don't know. No, it's not that. Okay. Yeah, I am stuck. Let me... I'm trying to see if there's any numbers. He said that he fell and broke it when he stepped on a loose plank. Ooh. I don't know. Ooh, that is one of these. But that just gets rid of exhausted. Okay. So I found a fruit that I can use that I bypassed. The Wandering People are just kind of happenstance cards. Like if there was someone who we could always trade with, maybe that might be helpful. Maybe that's why this Return to the Citadel card exists, because you just got to walk everywhere until you find one. You're just kind of on the hunt. But I'm going to die. I probably just have to take the fail of this. If we can't solve it, we can't solve it. And we'll just have to move forward. All right. All right. Let's take a look at this. We need one. Oh, we need one success to do that. I'm so nervous about cards now. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 cards. And I need to lose 7 to see what this is. Maybe that might be them. Or I can move up and see what 140 is. So let's try that. I'm just going to spend 1 to move up. Ooh, this is interesting. I have to block that card. That's okay. And then let's just see what 140 is. So this one is Flame. We're not on Flame, we're on Bridge. The rock of this region is of excellent quality, highly prized by stonecutters and ideal construction. In addition to being useful for construction, the rocks offer many hiding places. So if we have to do a test, that happens. When you check a symbol on the Destiny page on the Citadel leaflet, if the rocky gorge can be seen on the world map, check one additional box on the buildings page. Oh man, that came like a day late and $1 short. Okay, so that'll go here. Before I start spending, because I did do that. Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue. Oh, I forgot to put a thingy over here. So that gives me an option. So let's spend 1 to move over here. And this was a 1, so let's see what it is. Yeah, no, I'm not interested in doing that. I'm being very selective. I'd have to pull 4 cards, gain 2 successes. And then it says keep 2 if each involved character may move their figure to another terrain card that is connected to your terrain card. So it's a free movement by an uninterrupted series of terrain cards. Then you may discard a face down or face up exploration card adjacent to an adventure card that belongs there. Discard this. Wait. Another terrain card that is connected to your terrain card by an uninterrupted series of terrain cards. To me, that's here. Nah. Nope. Not interested. Just discard it and show 191. Yeah, I don't know. You're obviously in the area that was once called the 84 Hills. Nowadays, only a few hills remain. Shown by Forest the Ferns. Good gravy. No, I'm not interested in going in there. So that'll have a 5 and another 5. Yeah, I'm not interested in going in there. If we're getting close, I'm probably going to just pop back to the epilogue. We're getting close to death, and I don't know what to do. We can spend 7 to see what this is. And I got to tell you, if it ain't this, then, which it's not going to be. But if it isn't that, I don't know. Yeah, and then we'll just do terrible epilogue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't freaking know, but we gotta ditch 7 cards. Let's look and see what this is. For people who've done this, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Hey there, help me. Up here, you look up to see a man hanging upside down, his leg wrapped in a vine. If you decide to leave, take a 130. I have a weakness, so I need to pull 7 cards and 4 successes. I can only commit 7 cards. If you manage to reach him, if your ground shiver is 5 or higher, read that. Otherwise, read that and banish this card. I think I'm at screw it point. I think I really am. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm at screw it point on this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's your 7. We passed it. So we managed to reach the man, and we're gonna read 287. Yeah, I screwed this up somehow, and I don't know how to recover from it. Back on the ground, the man hands you something. If nothing, I have nothing to offer you except this, but I would be happy to join you. Take a 149 card and a 44 card. A glimmer of hope. Oops, sorry. This is free stuff. If I may ask, if we fail on the adventure, can we have a sneak peek at that card in the south? I'm super duper curious what it has. Yeah, not a problem. We could look at that. So, what did we pull? Yeah, Gambler's Boon. After rolling a die, you may discard this to re-roll it. However, you must accept the new result. So it's another barter provision. We gain that. We gain a 44 card, right? Sorry, 287. 287. And a 44 card, yeah. So let's see what the 44 card is. The 44 card. You meet this man during crossing journeys, so we've got a traveler with us. So we got a new companion. In that boon. Okay. And then we banish this card. And we reveal 68. A plateau is covered with a multitude of large reddish squashes which encircle a modest hut in its vegetable garden. We can cook our companions to heal. Man, y'all are vicious. All right. Yeah, I think we're gonna drop the nuke on this one. Let's get back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna lose 2, but let's get back 5. Shuffle and just take those. I'm gonna head to the south too. Yep, I'll do the same before we call it. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These will go back. These will get shuffled in here, and I go down to 3 health, losing 2, and I go down to 3 health. All right, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's all we got. To see what this is. Okay. All right, so we found that you pick up a Sokar branch. Its wood is as flexible as it is strong, and it is much larger than those that's usually found. We found a stick! Yay! Alright, so we found a stick. We have room in our bag because we got rid of that pot, so we're okay. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we replace it with 197. And then we're just gonna call it. Because I don't know what to do. Numerous tombstones overlook the Mire Strange. Yep. And there you go. I'm not moving into this zone, so we're not going to worry about it. And then we're just going to return to the Citadel. I've got 3 cards left, and... oh, I can look here for 261. Is 261 about? Let's try that before we run away. Yes, it is. So we will discard 2 cards for 261 before we run away. A dozen or so sleep are scattered about grazing. These ruminating animals have found something here to satisfy their insatiable appetites. If only you could take them back to the Citadel. I remember these, yeah. We do have a sack of grain. Oh, man. We do have a sack of grain, but I don't have enough health to try that test. It says if you have a keyword animal and or a sack of grain card, we need to pull 2 cards and gain 3 successes. Wow. Oh, I want to attempt this. I'm going to go down to 1 health. I'm going to go down to 1 health and gain back 4 cards. 4 cards, ditch 2. Ooh, no, I die. I die if I fail it. I'll die if I fail it. Nope, I won't do it. I won't do it. We're done. We're done. I'll die if I fail that. Because I'll take damage. Alright, so let's get out of here. So you return to Citadel at the same road you took. Each unconscious character gains 1 life point and regains consciousness. Discard all cards on the board, including your terrain card. Open the threat book where the bookmark is and read the epilogue. Yeah, that's what I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. So if you have the objective 4 card, if you do not have the objective card, if you do not have the objective card that is objective number 5, read conclusion A. If you have objective cards that are objectives number 4 and 5, read B. So we're reading A. Ambrosius cannot hold back a grimace. I had hoped that you would succeed, even though deep down I was expecting this failure. Perhaps there is still a way to get some elbow grease, but first it is imperative that the camp buildings be fortified in case the drums of desolation beat again. Without the camp, there is no hope. State of play. Community morale. If there are fewer than 4 built buildings on the building Citadel, the living conditions at the Citadel are not good for the community morale. I think I have more than that. I have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got some good stuff. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're fine. Return all objective cards. Return the Return to Citadel card. Each player discards all of their cards in hand. If you have finished the scenario A, oh, it says you have finished the, so we're done. That was it. We'll pull a 7 and save our game here to the Binar Seeds, and that's where we will end. So let's pull a 7. Yeah, I think I screwed up somewhere. I don't, because I was just meandering looking for these people. So it would have just been me just kind of walking around. We'll take an... Why tell me to take a 7 card when you're going to immediately tell me to take an 8 card? Okay, sure, whatever. All right, so this is where we are. So it said that we need to return the Return to Citadel card. Here. Return that. Return the objective. And then save. Okay. So I'll return these. I'll return those back to their locations, and we'll clear off this entire board, and I'll save the save state. But that is where we're going to end for today. So let's head up to the top. No, it's not a restart. It's not a complete restart. It's a fail forward. It's a complete fail forward because it says you're done. You have finished the scenario. Move on to the Binar Siege, which the symbol has changed. So that symbol has changed for what comes next. So we just have to find were we gonna find one? I'm just looking at the oh, that would have been bad. Nope. There wasn't one. There wasn't one in the level 1s. I'm just kind of looking here. I mean, we're going to reshuffle these anyway, and we will run into these. Yeah, I think that was the only one. Yep, that was the only one we could have ran into. So, we failed it. Oh, you get to continue, Canje, because you didn't fail Yes, correct. But if he did, it would have been game over. Right. Correct. So we don't get to restart, but we fail forward. I just didn't want to fall unconscious, because if we fail from the sheep, we would have had to discard 2 cards. And if we can't discard 2 cards, we take damage, and I would have been down to 1 health, which means I would have fallen unconscious and lost the game. So we ended with 3 health. And that's where we ended. Okay. All right. Well, okay. Trying to think of what else. Yeah, the adventure continues. I am off tomorrow, so I may schedule another one of these playthroughs tomorrow. But we'll see. If you're interested in seeing me playing this again tomorrow, let me know. If you'd rather me play another game, let me know as well. I have the day off tomorrow as well, so I can play a game. And then tomorrow night, we're going back. Pac-Man and I are going back to Aeon's End Legacy, so we'll be playing that. And then I'm gone for the weekend. And I probably won't be back until the following Tuesday to play a different game. So we'll see how it goes, but let me know if this is still interesting to you, if you all want to see this, or if you want me to move on to another game to stream. You let me know, right? Yeah, so all right, cool. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you to my patrons, YouTube subscribers, and if you're neither, just coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. Or continue with the pain. Kill Forth is nice. I probably might do Kill Forth on Tuesday as kind of like the conclusion. So I'm off because my birthday is Friday. So Friday I'm going out of town to celebrate my birthday, and so I will. So I took today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off, so that I can just kind of relax and get some downtime. But I plan to play tomorrow, just don't know what. But we'll see. Okay, that's going to be it. Let me get out of here. Thank you, Wolfie. So we're going to get out of here, and I will see you all tomorrow for a playthrough of something. I'll figure it out. Until then, I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye, everyone.